Hello everybody, Corey Gemini Guitar, back for the Patreon exclusive, and today we are doing Stoner Rock episode 5. So what I'm going to do is start off by taking you through, if you download the PDF of the scale fragments, and then what we're going to do is have a look at the normal speed performance with the drums, and then we're going to do a slow speed playthrough with the click track. So essentially what this lesson boils down to is we're taking small fragments from the E pentatonic scale, E minor pentatonic, and what we're going to then do as we gradually progress through each example is add on an extension note and just a little bit of more complexity to things with some different rhythms and notes and stuff. So to start with, we've got the D, E, and G, A on string 6 and 5 with the low E string. You'll see this is bars 1 to 2 in the top left-hand corner. We're going to be progressing left to right, top to bottom. Now the extension note for this one is the B note at fret 14 on the 5th string. Then we progress down to bars 3 and 4. We're going to have a B, a D, an E, and a G with the low E string. Our extension note's going to be the A note at fret 12 on the 5th. So what you might notice from this is that the extension note is essentially just the note that's just above the last note we play in the fragment. So in this fragment we just did, it's the G note over to A. In the previous fragment it was the A note and then went over to B. So in bars 5 to 6, we're going to do A, B, D, E. Our next note in the scale from the E note is the G note, so that's our extension note. And then finally in bars 7 to 8, we've got our next note over from the 5th fret is the E note. So in example 1, we're going to keep things very basic. We're simply going to progress kind of up and back through the fragment. And you'll notice that. So we're going and then back a little bit, up a bit. The main point of focus for this example is the fact that we're doing a lot of stuff off the beat. So when you get into the second bar, those last 4 notes I played were all off the beat. So it's excellent practice for getting right in between that space from beat into the next beat. And with this, the rhythm's just going to stay the same for each bit. One thing to note there with the bend is don't bend too quickly. So bend a little bit slower. That makes it just sound more stoner rock in style. So points of interest in example 2, we've got some slurs in the first bar. Now, slurs in the pentatonic scale are an excellent tool for creating interest because a lot of the time we've got 2 notes per string. And if we've got the 10th fret notes here are just outside the 12th fret box position. So what we've got is a situation where we can utilize that to our advantage using the 10th fret to the 12th fret. And we're emphasizing the note we're going to. We've got that extra bit of interest there with the slur. And you can pretty much do that through the whole scale. So it's an excellent technique to sort of get into. Apart from that, everything's pretty much kind of the similar sorts of rhythms. It's just that the notes are shifting around. So check out the slow speed example and play along to that. Get out your transcription. Okay, so the technique focus on the last example is going to be the sliding technique. So we've got our main fragment. We're going to slide over to the extension note and go back. Also got a pull off. And that pattern's going to continue then for the rest of the piece, basically. It's a little bit different at the end or the very last bar actually, because we're going to do a series of picks and pull-offs after the slide up and back. I recommend using the pinky finger at fret 5 and the index at fret 2 because you want to get the discipline of using this finger. It's no good if you don't use it because it'll never get stronger.